Depends on how much guys are open on the perimeter. So it's going to be a very interesting game because this Memphis team has some good young players as well.
Conley and Gasol are both available as the first bucket of the game belongs to the rookie out of but Minnesota built a 17-point lead, got off to a 20-3 start against the Grizzlies. Towns was a big part of that as he gets the bucket there, working his way through traffic. He had 14 in the opening quarter.
Cat's going to try to assert himself, but if they're going to double him, he's got to be able to find open shooters. Zach LaVine wide open. Wow, what a roll that time. Beautiful finish.
Grizzlies in a stretch beginning tonight where they'll play 3 games in 4 nights. Towns, again, another tough bucket for Karl Anthony Towns inside. Safe to say there's not going to be much that's going to phase Chris Dunn on the basketball court, though, given his life story. The turnover. And Ennis may be able to make the...
Anthony Towns is so amped right now. You can see the energy. We used to see that from Kevin Garnett early in his career. He'd be so amped for games, he might miss a layup or two.
Baldwin drills it per game, 3rd most in the league.
Complete polar opposite of the way they've played for the past seven or 8 years.
Speaking of threes, number 3.
Chris Dunn is trying to change everybody's perception. He's worked so hard on his shot.
3 makes from downtown. Timberwolves franchise record is 6. Williams lost it, came back up with it.
Action is great.
LaVine thought he had it. Baldwin racing up the floor. Dunn poked it free. Numbers for the Wolves. Towns puts it back up for LaVine. Oh, baby.
Zach kind of sprained his ankle coming down right there.
Oof. Rookie year.
He had a game winner against Houston.
For Corey Brewer, 51-point night.
Exactly.
Shot clock all the way down to 2. Cat just throws it up and finds Twine on that attempt, so they did get a fresh 24. Randolph takes it to the cup.
I talked to Zach Randolph before the game. He's really trying to embrace the 6-man role. Good head-manning pass and finish by Wiggins. He's that next-level kind of guy.
Shabazz did not get the contract extension that Gorgui Dieng got last night. The Timberwolves and Shabazz's side unable to knock it down. Tyus, little floater, and that's one thing Tyus Jones certainly does have this game. They'll take on New Orleans tomorrow. They've got 3 games in 4 nights. Harrison with the 3, and that's the first triple of the game for Memphis. Screen on Gortat to get Gasol free for that 3.
Yes, he did. But that action was all drawn up to get Marc Gasol that 3. And there you see Vince Carter. They got to get that chemistry here in the second unit. Tyus Jones is a thief.
He's got LaVine and Shabazz trailing the play. Feeds it off to Zach LaVine. Baldwin. Long rebound, 50-50 ball. Shabazz comes up with it, able to save it, and then it's thrown right into the hands of Harrison. Tony Allen comes back into the play, gets Green to fly by, then works his way in to tap it back. Shabazz saves it. LaVine goes to the corner, then to the rack, and off the glass and in. What a sequence for Minnesota.
Then it's back to the bull under the low post. Give it back to Zebo.
Baldwin.
That's a nice shot.
It really was. Wiggins feeds Gorgui Dieng, and it was right in stride for Gorgui. Makes the adjustment in the Dunn. Feeds Wiggins. Gorgui fires up the jumper.
Doesn't make them, and it did in game 1. Gorgui, another steal getting into the passing lane. It's about the 3rd time he's done that.
Gorgui with the finish. And the Timberwolves have their largest lead in a game this
market.
Wiggins able to come up with the basketball. Dunn back to Wiggins, feeds Towns, and the Wolves sharing the basketball.
Another group block that time. Not sure who got that, Towns or Gorgui Dieng. Again, Zach LaVine finishes at the rim.
.com/4pack to get your tickets right now. LaVine, and there it is, Zach LaVine. Actions that are taking place, including the new scoreboard and jumbotron overhead. Wiggins. Things are changing, both with the building physically and with the Timberwolves product on the floor. Jumper there by Troy Williams.
Here has been very consistent.
Karl Anthony Towns and Gorgie Jang there to clean it up right on cue.
Defensive rebounding is about technique and boxing guys out, but offensive rebounding is not allowing yourself to be boxed out. Nice bounce pass that time to Davis. We were all kind of going, okay, Flip, get his feet wet.
Williams. Chris Dunn takes it away. He's got Levine. Michael Green trying to get back into the play. It won't matter. Meeting here a couple of weeks ago when the Timberwolves led by 40. And Memphis came all the way back to get it within 6 before Minnesota won 101-94.
There you go, Cat.
4-3 of the game for Levine. Set up. I'm laughing because Jim Peterson right now just showed me the win probability for the Timberwolves in this game. And I'm not going to jinx it. I'll just say their odds are very favorable right now.
Especially after the Zach Levine 3.
Miss from outside the arc, and all of his misses have been off by just that much. He's made 5 and 9. Vince Carter gets to the rack. Vince Carter now 5 points in this game, Jim, and he has reached the 24,000 point plateau with that last bucket. Wiggins out of the corner for 3. As for Vince Carter, only the 24th player to get to 24,000 points in his NBA career.
Landfill somewhere, I think.
Was beaming off into space several light years away. Chris Dunn. Dunn is 2 of 2 from downtown. A 40-point deficit.
Cat's just making the game hard for himself.
Harrison puts it up for Deontay Davis.
Now he's not defending.
Strong take there by Jarrell Martin, and Tom Thibodeau has seen enough. Ray Allen made it official today. He's officially retired from the NBA. David Fizdale and Tom Thibodeau. Long two for Zach Levine. Both quite familiar with what Ray Allen can do.
Yes.
Ray Allen hit the big shot while David Fizdale was an assistant at Miami. David Fizdale saying before the game tonight he probably doesn't have a job in the NBA as a head coach if it wasn't for the success of Ray Allen. Tom Thibodeau, meantime, was talking about Ray Allen and how they would draw play sets. Davis with the dunk. He said they...
I mean, Jet, Cat won it last year.
Tony Allen tried to take it away from Wiggins. Rush out of the corner.
There's that corner 3.
It's the 11th made 3 for the team tonight. For the Timberwolves at the Regional Emmy Awards. Shabazz Muhammad gets free underneath.
Out there, running up and down the court. I mean, like, be more assertive, and he did that so well early on for Minnesota.
Troy Daniels has yet to hit a 3 this season. Long rebound out to Brandon Rush for the dunk.
What a pass by Tyus.
Timberwolves lead back up to 39. Bielitsa working closely under the tutelage of David Crew, who's been promoted to the Wolves strength and conditioning coach after Arnie Kander bid farewell to Minnesota during the offseason. And really
building team chemistry. Wow, Deontay Davis, that was a beautiful finish. That's how you finish with contact.
Excuse me, they've given up 20 and a half, Jim, on average over the first 2 games. 29th in the league.
Good finish by Shabazz.
The NBA schedule has been kind of just a couple games a week as we're going into week number 2. Once you start getting into playing 3-4 games a week, as Hill able to get it to go as the buzzer expires, can dribble it out. The remaining crowd here at Target Center rises to its feet to applaud its approval, and the Timberwolves will win their home opener in decisive fashion over the Memphis Grizzlies. Our final score tonight, 116-80.